Hi, kids. Topic is movies. Actually, it's music in movies. I was listening to my shuffle, like the downloaded music on my phone, and Miserlou came on. I'm definitely old enough to remember when Pulp Fiction came out. And I was definitely starting to really get into movies on my own, not the shit that my parents would put on, etc. And I remember that movie, the door opening sort of with that soundtrack, with Miserlou, and being like, I've never heard anything like this before. And it's like surf guitar-esque, but there's something else going on there. And I remember it really complemented the sort of unsettling kind of nature of the movie. That movie, like, it's not my favorite Tarantino. I think Inglourious Basterds would have to hold that designation. Fucking Hans Landa alone is enough to be like, that's the best. But Pulp Fiction was a huge fucking deal at the time. And it's probably in my top 3 Tarantino. And it's one of these movies that, like, it's going to sound maybe a little weird, but it's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. And I think it's partially because the characters who are so villainous and rough and fucking evil at times, like, they're also kind of relatable, which is wild. Obviously, the whole Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. That's right.
This sort of innocuous conversation in the car between 2 hitmen, but also just some of the scenes and set pieces, and it's just a very unsettling movie, and it still is all these years later. I think it came out in 94, so was that like 30 fucking years ago? I'll still put it on. I'll tread lightly if I put it on. Just one of those movies for me. But Miserlou, I feel like, was a perfect complement. And like the opening credit scene where the titles just kind of, going away as the names just flash, one after the other, was just otherworldly enough for me to be like, what the fuck is this world? Like, it completely opened that door to, this whole other universe, I guess. Anyway, babble on a little more, why don't you? See yous.